Well, no. All right. We're live, Ryan.
Yay! Sorry, I had stuff going. Okay, I think we've got everything. Well, for the most part, it's a little different tonight for recording for us, but hopefully for you guys, you can see us. I was looking to see if I could pull it up on mine. Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Winchester,
Yeah,
we're
it's up on
back.
mine.
It's just Winchester right now because we had to. That's
Thanks,
how
Winchester.
that's how you lose the viewers
No.
You have
by
crappy.
not being perfect. We're not perfect at all, but it's okay.
Well, what? We are pretty good.
We're practically perfect in every way except this one.
Everybody's got an off day.
Yeah, well, this is an off day for us because we're usually on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that threw us all off. What? It's like Tuesday, right?
I think so.
Yes. Yesterday
Between
was
doing
Monday.
between doing this on a different day and Labor Day, it's thrown my whole week off. Like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I need to take the trash out.
Yep.
I forgot about that because it's trash night.
Yep.
Something to do after this. But, well, we're going to record an episode. And it's going to be fun.
Believe it or not, it's going to happen. It is going to be fun.
Yeah. Winchester had, I haven't talked to you guys yet because it was so crazy, but since Winchester's on here, we think we figured out a way to do the hot sauce competition.
Oh, good.
Yeah, or Winchester figured out a way to do it. Catron just left. He's like,
done.
I'm done.
Sorry, I had to turn down the light a
We
little
can
bit.
do. Winchester suggested that we go to whoever's doing the challenge. So it's not Chris and it's not me. Goes
Do
to
it.
Buffalo Wild Wings because those are most places, and just get
Yes.
some of their sauces.
Oh.
So pick up their sauces. I wonder if you could just get little to-go containers of it.
Yeah, you could. Like we ate there this weekend actually, and I mean they'll give you little
Yeah.
sauces like if you don't want it on them, tossed on
Yeah.
them. I
So
guess,
just
or
get a
tossed in
bunch of their sauces, and then so like Catron could get them, and Winchester could get them, and
And
no, and Chris and I
Oh,
can
I wish you would.
not
Sit,
get
watch. Yeah.
sit and watch and play the game, and then we could do the game like that. So hopefully that will be coming soon. But right now it's still Hello Geek season because we're weird and we're starting it so early. So, are we ready for episode 163? You know, we changed it today because Catron's moving into his mansion, right?
Mansion. Yeah.
His castle.
Yeah.
It's in
Yeah.
it's in
it's
the
been
background.
crazy.
It's a picture. That's where he's moving. His background.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? So we've got some news we'll start with, and then Catron has a fun Hello Geek game for us to play.
Ooh.
I'm letting. I've been the host of this particular game a couple of times, and I thought somebody else needs to be the host. And Catron was like, "I'll do it."
It's because Ryan got lazy.
I didn't get lazy. I had like a migraine on the day.
This is an easy one. Well, somewhat easy.
Yeah, pretty much. It's easy.
But it's at the same time it's difficult, and I'll explain why
Oh, okay.
later.
Oh.
Makes sense.
All right, are we ready?
Why not?
I'm already recording on my end, so I'll just have to figure out how to get this off of Skype and then edit everything out. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 163, and we are continuing to celebrate Hello Geek.
Scary noises.
Like we said last week, it may be September, but it's Halloween to us. Scary noises. You know, this is funny, Chris. I expect so much energy from you tonight.
Oh,
And
Okay.
so many like voices and everything. Because we went on a podcast called the Main Street Electrical Podcast, and I don't know if Chris was drinking beforehand. I don't know what was going on, but he was just like
He wasn't drinking.
he was just like on fire the whole time with his
Only me and my gynecologist
his
knows.
Whoa.
it was his quips and everything. And he had some jokes, and so I'm just expecting all the jokes. I'm expecting tonight. You are the funny one.
No,
Yeah.
but that see on our show, Katrin's the funny one.
But see,
When we go on other people's shows, then that's my chance to shine.
Katrin's the weird one.
Katrin's-
Yeah.
what am I?
Everyone, you're that guy.
Oh,
Oh.
man. But well, tonight, see, Katrin is hosting the game, which I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you have to be the funny one, and
No,
then I
that
have
means
to be the guy that
you're-
just sits there.
No, that means
No.
you're Katrin.
I'm the
'cause you
talent.
took his spot.
No, it goes around in a circle.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
It's okay.
anyways, I'm just kidding with you. But we had fun on
Mhm.
that podcast, so you should definitely check the Main Street Electrical podcast out. We had fun. We talked about our top 5 Marvel characters that aren't like the main character.
MCU characters.
Characters that aren't the main characters.
And hey, I did get out of my comfort zone, and we put up our first unboxing episode that people can go
Yes.
online and see on YouTube, which you're already watching right now. It's the same place. You just
It's in the
Different
channel.
video.
It's actually the featured
It's
video
the
right now
featured video
featured video.
of our channel.
Chris, how much money did you pay
Our cha-
Katrin to make it the featured video?
Nothing.
He said he would.
Oh.
I don't want to know.
I would introduce him to my gynecologist.
Oh, God.
So
Yes.
he's a good guy.
Oh, man.
He said he'd play video
Treat you
games
right,
with me
yeah.
sometimes. So
Which we
thought
do
that
all
was
the time. I mean,
What?
when I get to, we'll play with all 3 of us.
You guys play without me? I don't know.
sometimes.
Oh, man. You probably have like other profiles that I'm not friends with.
We've
Yes.
been meaning to tell you for a while,
Battle
Ryan.
Fred.
We're on another podcast, the 2 of us,
Oh,
with
man.
another third guy.
It's totally
Another third
different.
guy.
Yeah.
It's all about sports.
I am nerd.
Yeah, I am.
I
I'm
am
nerd. Yeah. Sorry. That's where I spend most of my energy, so that's why you're getting this.
Oh. Speaking of doing stuff away from you two, I don't know. I made a new kyber crystal today.
What?
I
No.
released the picture of it today, so you have to check it out. It's on our it's on iamGroup on Facebook. You can join that group, or it's on our Instagram at iamGEEK Show. But it works with my Savia lightsaber. It's a dual-sided, means it does 2 different colors, 2 different
Ooh.
voices. It's based on the battle on Mustafar. I call it the Chosen One.
That
Should have called it the.
It was
high
either the
ground.
Chosen One or
High
I
ground.
hate you.
I hate you. Nobody wants to buy it. I hate
the
you.
high ground. That would be a good name for it too.
Yeah. Did you see the meme? I saw it today. It was Anakin didn't want to go to school one day. He's like, I don't want to go to school today, and his mom's like, okay, you can stay home. And then it shows a shot of like the kids in school, and it was, today we're going to talk about the high ground.
Oh, we missed that class.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Speaking of Star Wars and lightsabers, our friends at Crimson Dawn, crimsondawn.com, have new
Oh
lightsabers
my
out.
goodness.
Yeah.
So this is our plug for them to you.
Yes.
Go check them out, crimsondawn.com. They now have lightsabers that are in canon. Basically, they look like ones from the movies. So they have like Obi-Wan's lightsaber. They have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. They have
But they don't call
Darth
them
Vader.
that.
They don't call them that. No. But they look like them.
Based off of those.
They have
Yes.
Princess Leia's lightsaber, or it looks like Princess Leia's lightsaber from the last movie, which I think is like a very cool looking lightsaber. and I just wish one would show up at my house. Yeah. Or the Jedi Fallen Order, they have that one too, which is really cool.
And so they're also the NeoPixel.
Yeah, they have NeoPixel, and then they have Profi boards, which is technical stuff that means really cool things. Actually, they do a lot of sounds. They're working on their own Profi boards, which means they're going to have their own sounds that they're going to make to put on them. Like I was talking to them today, have all kinds of cool stuff. So check it out. They always have
on.
Whoosh, whoosh.
They always have deals going on.
Sounds.
Shipping is always free, I think, within the United States, and you get them fast. So check out crimsondawn.com for all your lightsaber needs. Yay.
They have new boxes.
New boxes they can store.
Yeah, the boxes look cool.
Store them in. A lot of new stuff. So yeah, check out crimsondawn.com. Now, to the news. We're so lazy that we can't add in music in post. We just
why
make
would
mouth
you need
voices.
to?
I don't know. I should.
People didn't know that wasn't music until you just said it was us making mouth noises.
Yeah. Way to go.
Just like you pulled back the curtain and they saw us in our underwear.
Ruined.
Oh man.
Terrible.
Whoa. All right, here's the news that everyone needs to know. So,
yes.
Magic Kingdom has started selling, which I hope they have these there when we get there, Katrin. Madame Leota sippers.
Yeah, they sold them early. Come on.
These things are so cool. They look like Madame Leota from the sorry to say Magic Kingdom, but the Haunted Mansion in her crystal ball. They like ball, I think they light up.
You drink crystal ball out of it?
Yeah, crystal.
Crystal ball.
That's where I drink all my crystal out of my Madame Leota.
I mean, I wouldn't drink out of it.
Yeah.
Somebody's
head.
That's
true. Right? You're drinking out of the back of somebody's head. I'm guessing it's the back of her head, or you just stick the straw. Does it go like into her mouth or up her nose or in her ear? Maybe it goes in her ear. Like, where exactly does this hole go to?
It's a showpiece. It's not meant to be drank out of.
Anyways, it looks cool, and I want one, and I hope they have them when we're there.
I do too.
But that's the thing. You never know with Disney. They sell out of stuff fast. But did you see the crowds for Labor Day?
Yeah, not too bad. It was busy,
but not like normal busy.
No, I mean, it was still busy. Like they had some long waits on. What did I tell you? The Carousel of Progress is like 60 minutes or something. Yeah, or 30 minutes. It was Frozen that was like 60 minutes.
But that's not bad for Frozen.
Oh. But it's not. It's really not as long as that usually. It's just the line was going all the way to China.
In Epcot.
in Epcot.
That makes sense.
So it seemed really long, but they usually move fast.
The line for the zipper was super long. Did you see?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. But so. What I think will happen, and we talked about this, and I think most people know this, is that the weekends are going to be really busy, no matter what, and it's going to be Columbus Day weekend. Great, while we're there. So it'll be another holiday. I don't think it'll be as bad because most people don't have Columbus Day off, I don't think. But so I think the time to do all of that is going to be on the weekdays that you're there. You're there multiple weekdays.
Yeah, we were there for a long time. We're going to be there for
lots
like
of
2
weekdays,
weeks, which is crazy.
And we're there for a whole week, but we're only at Magic Kingdom Saturday and a Thursday. So
yeah. Which speaking of Magic Kingdom, it looks like costumes are happening for us. I showed Jennifer. I was like, I had an idea for the costume, and I showed her the portrait from the Haunted Mansion, the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I found some shorts, but I don't know if I'll get them. And she goes, "Ooh, that sounds cool. So that means I would be one of the ladies?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, if you want to."
If you want to
so she immediately looks up the dress for the one that's on the tightrope.
Mm-hmm.
And she found it's not like a dress, but it looks like the dress. Like they made it. So it's like, looks like shorts sort of, but it's like the same material and it goes up into the shirt type thing. And she's like, I guess I'll have to order it tonight so I get it in time. So I guess that's happening. I guess we're doing Haunted Mansion. So I got to order shorts for me now.
So your daughter can be that crocodile, and then your son can be the
Yeah.
ball, the barrel of TNT.
They'll probably be a
Monkeys.
princess and a
Monkeys.
Star Wars guy or something. That's probably what they'll be.
Just
Yeah.
ruin it.
I know. I could
Kids.
try to maybe get them to be something.
So I had a great idea for a minute because I was like, oh, these will be easy because I'm trying to find a T-shirt
Yeah.
costume, something simple, you know. And I was like, oh, Mario Brothers, because my son is huge into Mario. But then I was like, that's
Yeah, you
universal.
can't do
I
that.
can't really do that. So I'm trying to do the Star Wars thing, and my family's not being very cooperative.
Why not?
My son, he's like, if you're gonna be Darth Vader with the Sith, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And
That makes
he's
sense.
like,
Yeah.
he's trying to be like something obscure, and I'm like, why? Like, well, the not super obscure, but those the red guards, you know, that were on.
Yeah.
Not the Imperial guards, but the
Yeah, I know,
And I was like, you're not gonna find that, you know.
troopers.
It's not the Sith troopers, but the guards on the with.
Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, I'm like, why? No, it was with Snoke's guards.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
First off, this is what you say. First off, son, that movie does not exist.
Right.
The Last Jedi, we don't speak of that. Say no son of mine will dress as the
Yeah.
Last Jedi character in this house.
Yeah, and
You're
like,
disowned.
because again, my idea is to get a shirt that's a costume shirt and a mask that matches, right? And there's
Yeah.
stormtroopers, there's R2D2 looks pretty awesome, and there's all these, and he's just like, no, come on.
He's
Do you want to be Darth
out of
Vader?
the will.
Do you want me to have a talk with him?
No, we'll figure it out. I don't know.
Do you want me to call him up anonymously and like threaten him?
Yeah.
Or
But I,
You do like a Snoke
Touch.
voice? It's like,
yeah, I do think
yeah.
I found a shirt that that could work as for Phineas. Phineas and Ferb.
Oh.
So for
Yeah,
him, and then he could just wear some blue shorts. You know, pretty easy.
Yeah.
I could get a lab coat for like $15, and I have a black shirt and gray shorts, and it's like it
Yeah.
could work, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm
yeah.
like, what is my wife gonna be? And
Candace.
she could be Candace. I just don't know. She's like she won't want to wear a skirt. I don't think.
Perry the Platypus.
She could be So my son has a Perry the Platypus shirt, so he technically could be that. But and then the mom of Phineas and Ferb has like a sweater vest on, and I was like, that's just too.
Yeah.
You know, unless you can find a shirt, that's it. So
Doofenshmirtz's daughter.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's in all black usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or she could just be Kim Possible. Just
Kim
throw
Possible.
it weird out the.
So I don't think she's. I
Phineas
think
and Ferb did crossovers. They did a Star Wars
Yeah.
one. She can be.
Yeah.
playing-
I watched the latest movie.
yeah.
It was fun, and they did have a lot of songs,
Yes.
It's a lot of songs.
but my kids loved it. So
I think they made it because you're like, we have a lot of songs left over.
Yeah.
We're not using them.
Yeah.
Let's just make another.
Yeah, I think my wife and I are super stressed about the move because we're now not closing until the day we're moving, and which is Thursday, and so she's just not into it right now. You know, trying to think about what she's going to be a month away, for Halloween. But I'm like, we have to order things now. What are you talking about?
yeah,
So
I've got to order more masks. I got to order masks. Oh, there's so much stuff I got to do. Anyways, so much to do. So stressful these Disney trips, but they're fun once you get there.
oh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Can't
it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. We'll have to talk more later offline about
Yes.
the trip. Secret stuff. I don't know.
Secret stuff.
I don't know. I'm just being silly. So it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't forget this weekend we've got to try to get the
Cinderella's
royal
royal
table.
table.
So-
I don't think they are having the princesses,
It's okay.
but
As
it's a
long
really
as
cool restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
I don't
Should be
know how.
interesting.
It's probably expensive, but
It may be a little bit less.
is it? I don't know.
Who knows? We won't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
this
won't
weekend.
know.
Maybe
Yeah.
this weekend we'll know.
Cool. Well, it is Hallow Geek season. Last week we talked about decoration stuff.
Look at your notes. We
Yeah.
talked about
That was a whole week ago.
decorations
and stuff.
and
this
stuff. You
week,
actually
we're
wrote down
gonna-
stuff.
Oh, we did a trick. Last week we did the trick or trivia game, which you guys did great. Let me tell you.
course we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This
good.
week we are going to play another game because we like to have fun during the Hallow Geek season, and we're going to play a game called, or we've played it before. It's wait, is that real? I think that's
The game. And it's
Yeah,
like
the
our
game.
game.
Our game.
our game. Yeah.
Wait, that's real?
Wait, that's
real?
Wait, that's real?
Yeah.
Or wait, is that real? I don't
Wait, that is real?
know. Wait, is that real?
Wait, that is real?
But
That
so this is going to be
real?
a horror movie edition.
What?
So basically, if you don't know the game, this is how the game goes. One of us is the host of the game, and we say a movie title that we find on either Netflix or Amazon or somewhere. We say the movie title, and then the other two people have to give the plot of the movie. So we have to tell what the movie's about. The closest one to get to the real answer, what it's really about, gets a point, and the other person gets nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
So that sounds fun.
It sounds
right?
fun. Yes.
Mhm.
This is kind of fun to look these up.
Yeah, Katrin's hosting tonight.
I'm hosting tonight, which
Ooh.
is yes. So originally I was going to look at Netflix, and I did, and I looked through all these. I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. But they had like legitimate movies that either you guys have probably seen, or they looked pretty decent, and they didn't have funny names. And so the hard part about this is a lot of the titles are pretty descriptive of what the movie is, but I did find some good ones on Amazon Prime. So I originally went through and made these lists on Netflix. I told my wife, I was like, ignore that temporary profile. We're
like,
not
what are
been
you
hacked, you know. It's like, so because I knew she would think that and come running, you know. So she's like, okay, whatever. So then I did Amazon and found they have a plethora of gems of gold movies.
Yes. Yes, they
And
do.
Yeah,
man.
pretty much all of Amazon Prime.
And there's some that we won't go through because they're very adult themed, and but man, they're really funny.
I'll be sure to make all my answers adult themed.
Yeah. In fact, I've got to I think take this one off. I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. But I think these will be good. Some of these are kind of obvious, and then some are not. So I think it'll be fun. So
All right.
whenever you all are ready,
I
we'll get this
so-
on.
Yeah, so Chris, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
We'll flip a coin. Call
All
it.
right. Hold on, I'll flip a coin.
Here, I'll flip my phone.
I'll flip
didn't
one of
have a
these.
coin.
Oh, you can't see.
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Hey, I made that for you.
Heads or tails? I know. I still haven't got to paint him yet. Heads or tails, Chris?
Tails. Broke
it was
didn't
heads.
it? Your choice then.
Yeah.
I will go second.
This is Ryan's first time playing this game, actually.
I
so-
know. I'm always
True.
hosting it.
So
Well, who knows what will go, and we'll go back and forth. So I'll go second, and then the next round, I'll go first.
okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Man.
Sure. Why not?
We'll figure it out as we go.
All right.
We've played this game before. We know what we're doing.
Yeah,
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
The first
Right.
movie came out in 2018.
Oh.
It's 40,
Oh.
48 minutes long.
What?
It's not a super long movie.
Still considered a movie. Okay.
The name of it is A Meowie Halloween.
A Meowie Halloween.
And it has a tagline. Where did that tagline go?
Huh.
Oh,
A Meowie Halloween.
and let's see. It says, New York has a Mew problem.
Oh no! This is Amazon Prime Kids, right?
It's not, actually.
Is it rated G?
It is rated, I think that's the rating, 13 plus.
NC 17.
Teen.
13
plus?
It's for teens. Yeah, 13 plus. You know,
Okay.
Wait, okay. Say the title one more time.
A Meowie Halloween.
Meowie Halloween.
I told you.
I don't know.
Okay,
Know that.
So it's my go first, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So, Meowie Halloween is the tale that takes place around Halloween time. And it follows this girl who's not quite popular, not quite in with the in crowd, but she wants to be. She tries, all just often fails. People make fun of her until she finds a stray alley cat who she befriends and starts posting cute pictures on Instagram. And starts getting followers from all her classmates and putting her in different costumes, getting ready for Halloween with the cat, and her friends start liking her, but then she becomes a little jealous because the cat's getting attention, not her, so she gets mad at the cat at one point. The cat runs away. She finds her again. They make up, and it's a very meowy Halloween by the end.
Aw.
Oh, that's so
Done.
sweet. And scene.
See.
All right,
Ryan.
Well, that was exactly what I was gonna say. Not really. What was the Meowie Halloween? What was the last part? The tagline.
The tagline is. Oh, sorry, I have to look on a different screen.
I have the tagline.
You had the tagline. Where'd it? Oh, hold on. Sorry.
It's okay. I don't have to have it.
A Mew something. New York has a Mew problem. It disappeared. I'm sorry.
A Mew problem.
Yeah. I mean, it literally disappeared. Oh, there it is. New York has a Mew problem. Yeah.
That's stupid. All right. A Meowie Halloween. New York has a Mew problem. Picture this. New York City. Present day. Fall is in the air. Halloween is approaching. But something isn't right on the streets of New York. What? Cats have been found roaming the streets.
Whoa.
More than usual. More than usual. You could say that New York has a Mew problem on their hands. A teenager is out about the town, as one does as a teenager, and he happens upon a litter of kittens. He says, "This is not right for this litter of kittens to be on the street alone." So he takes the litter of kittens home with him to his New York City apartment. Well, that's when things get interesting. When the cats decide to party it up in New York City and wreak havoc on his apartment. His mom thinks that he's having his friends over, causing all this ruckus. But he knows it's the cats. And he can't convince his mom that they have a Mew problem in New York City. The end.
All right. When their home is haunted by a dream spirit, it's up to Whiskers and Chuck to find out what is haunting them and how to send the ghost to the other side. She'll use ghost hunting shows, the Neko Meownicon, and Wally's credit card to get the job done.
Is this a cartoon?
It's a comedy.
But no, is it a cartoon? Is it animated?
It doesn't really. Let me watch it.
You didn't watch all these movies beforehand?
We came up with this afternoon.
Huh.
Who got did anybody get the point?
It's not a cartoon.
It's up to you, Katrin. Who gets the point?
Oh, that's really bad.
Just want to point out that mine was about a she.
Yeah.
And Ryan had a he.
Mine was about it took place in like a house in New York.
No, it was an apartment, you said.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I did say Mew problem a lot.
I did say she took him home.
I don't care.
Yeah,
nobody gets the point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna give Chris the point.
Yeah.
He talked about the cat and the person doing things. Sorry, hold on just a minute.
Seems logical to me.
Somehow I closed my tab and I can't get it back, so just give me just a second. I'm almost there. All right, so that was a good one. I don't know if I'd ever watched that movie, but
no. Tagline alone.
You know,
I know me and the kids are watching tomorrow.
I mean, there are
It's
some
rated teen, so be careful.
definite gems on here, and some of these actually are multiple stars. Like that was like 2 or 3 stars, or maybe. But here's a one that has 3.5 stars.
Oh,
1989.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Parents.
Parents.
Do you want to hear anybody that's in the movie or who it's directed
1989.
by? 1989.
Parents. What's it rated?
It is rated R.
Oh,
R.
whoa.
R, matey.
Starring
Okay.
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. What year was it?
1989.
1989. Prime Randy Quaid time.
Parents. Randy Quaid. Okay.
Mary Beth Hurt and Sandy Dennis.
I don't know those people.
I don't know.
Right, Ryan. It's your turn to go first.
Okay, Parents. Okay. Randy Quaid has just moved to a old house in the city, and he, he's trying to start his life over. So he moves to this new house, not thinking much of it that he got it for really cheap, which is weird. Well, he gets a phone call, as one does.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And and the phone call says, "We've got some bad news for you." He's like, "Oh no, what is the bad news?" "We're sorry to say, but your parents passed away."
Mm-hmm.
And he's sort of sad, but he's like, I haven't talked to my parents in years because we had that falling out. I wish that there was a way that I could talk to them and clear things up. Well, that night, something happens in the house.
What's something?
He hears something walking through the house. This is where he added the footsteps. And he gets up and he doesn't find anything. So he goes back to bed, and when he lays down in bed, he hears, "Son? Is that you?"
Here's a walker with tennis balls on it.
Yeah, he looks over, and there are his parents, or who he thinks is his parents. And he's like, "Oh, I can't believe you're here." So long story short, it turns out at the end that these aren't his parents, but they're demons that inhabit the house that are taking the form of his parents to manipulate him into doing their bidding. And that's the long and the short of it. Parents.
That's a long.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
There you
Took
go.
a turn there, didn't it?
It's shocked.
I had to figure out how to get the rated R in there, so I figured evil demons.
Evil
Okay,
demons.
so my go.
Yes.
All right, so Parents, the real story. So Nathan, this child who is in high school, he's a troubled child. He gets in a lot of trouble. His parents are always getting on his case, like 80s parents do. And he's just sick of them. But then one day there's a nuclear accident that releases all these spores into the environment that causes all the parents to go insane and start attacking their children. Randy Quaid plays the father, of course, because he's nuts. And the kids have to defend their parents and against their younger children. They're trying to save their brothers and sisters as well, and come up with a cure for the parents to save them in rated R 80s fashion.
Rated R 80s fashion.
There you go.
I have a feeling Chris is going to get the point again.
Meet the Lameleys. I don't know. Dad's, Randy Quaid, got a great job. Mom, Mary Beth Hurt, has all the modern conveniences a happy homemaker could ask for. And 10-year-old Michael, Brian Modorsky, has neat new friends and 2 parents that kill him with kindness. They're the all-American family of 1954, with one small exception. The parents are cannibals.
You know what? I think I've heard of this.
I think I have too.
The parents are evil.
It's a 4-star movie. I mean, again,
yeah,
maybe watch it. Chris gets the point. Yeah, he was not too far off. So Very good, Chris.
I've heard of that movie now.
All right.
If you had told me the actor that played the son, I would have got it. But
I
Oh, I
basically explained the plot of a Nicolas Cage movie that I knew. I was like, maybe it's a remake. I don't know. I'll go with that.
I'm hoping, listeners, I'm hoping that you're getting some good movies that you can take and watch this Halloween season.
Yeah, most of these I probably won't recommend, but you never know. I mean, again, this next one is a four stars on Amazon Prime.
There we go.
From 1979.
1979.
Rated R.
Rated R.
Directed by Abel Ferrara and starring Abel Ferrara.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't bode well.
It's called The Driller Killer.
The Driller Killer. Awesome.
55 people rated it. It got 4 stars. So not a lot of people have seen this, bro.
Take it away, Chris.
Okay. All right. Picture this. It's Halloween night. The kids are having parties, get-togethers, sleepovers. Some teenagers, just had like a rager, and because it's in the 70s, as they do in a rated R movie. And they're like, some are pairing off and everything, but they're gathered around like campfire in the background and in the back of the house, and they're like, hey, don't go off by yourself because the Driller Killer will come and get you if you're doing business things, hanky-panky things.
Business things.
Like making copies?
It's business time. When the socks are on, it's business time.
I get that reference. I understand that reference.
You understand that reference?
Yeah.
So basically, it's a slasher type movie along the lines of Halloween and stuff like that. But the Driller Killer is an evil dentist that goes after kids. They're partying too much on Halloween, eating too much candy, so he's coming after you. The Driller Killer.
The Driller Killer. Ryan.
I was going to say something about a dentist, but then you took it, so I won't do that. So I'll have to change it up. So, all right, The Driller Killer. Everybody's classic, that they love from 1979. It's a cult classic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It is it's from 1979. It is one of the slasher, movies of the age or the time period, like you said. But it's not a dentist like you would think. Mm-hmm. No. The Driller Killer is a handyman, or he once was a handyman, or this was the lore that, was the handyman at this camp. And one night, while the teenagers were doing their teenage things, that's what I call it, not business time.
Business time? I grew up in a different time than you.
They, they started making fun of the handyman. Calling him names, poking at him. And he just, poked at him. One night, he snapped. And he took his trusty drill that he always kept by his side and drilled out the eyeballs of one of the campers. And then this killing spree began until there was one girl left who survived the Driller Killer. She didn't get drilled.
Or did she?
Because the last scene, as she's riding away in the police car, you hear the noise. The noise of the drill for the Driller Killer.
One of those little toys that go.
Right. An artist slowly goes insane from struggling to pay his bills, work on his paintings, and care for his 2 female roommates. This leads him to the streets of New York after dark, where he randomly kills derelicts with a power drill.
Yes!
You get it.
Ryan gets a point. Very good. 2
Are you keeping
to 3.
score?
I am keeping score.
Okay, good.
It is Chris 2 and Ryan 1.
All right.
How
All
a
right.
drill. It had to be some kind of drill.
All right.
It's more creepy if it's a little dentist drill. I mean,
Yeah. Like Dr. Giggles. Remember that
Dr.
movie?
Giggles.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh, thank
All right. Here's the next one.
All right.
Yeah, this is weird. Okay. This one is from 2007, rated PG-13.
Oh.
Blood and Chocolate.
Wait. I've heard of this.
I think I have too, but
Well,
I don't remember.
Okay. It
I don't remember it.
It stars Agnes Bruckner, Hugh Dancy, and Oliver Martinez.
Okay, blood and chocolate, blood and chocolate.
Love.
Oh, wait. Maybe I'm thinking water for chocolate.
Well, that is a movie. Stars Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Am I going first this time? Yeah.
France.
Blood and chocolate. All right. From 2007. I swear I've heard of this title before.
I think I've heard this title, but I don't remember what it is. So.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb because
It's
something is. What? Go ahead.
it's a German independent film. Let me give you that. Little...
Oh, it's not what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Yes, the German independent film Blood and Chocolate. Okay.
Well, then I'm going to go a different direction. I was going to go werewolves, but then I think if it's a German, that's probably not werewolves. It's probably something else. So, is it werewolves?
I haven't read it, so.
I haven't read it. I don't
You
know.
haven't read it? It's probably not even a horror movie. A small German village. I don't know the name. A chocolatier has made his living for many years, and the whole town loves the taste of his chocolate. It's very unusual, not what they think of. One day, a visitor comes to town and decides to partake in some of the chocolate. And he says, "Please, you've got to tell me." But he says this in a German accent.
Yeah.
Where?
You got to tell.
How you make your chocolate? He said, I cannot tell. I cannot tell. He said, for the love of chocolate, tell me. How you made your chocolate. So later that night, he sneaks back to the back of this chocolate shop to try to figure out how the chocolate is made. And he sees something going on inside. He sees the chocolatier with a young woman. And they are doing things like they do in horror movies. And then what happens? But he hears a scream. And then he sees blood everywhere. And he finds out that the chocolatier special ingredient is human blood. So stupid.
Chris.
Blood
and chocolate.
Blood for chocolate?
Blood and chocolate.
Blood and chocolate. Yeah, so Blood and Chocolate.
Oh, here he comes.
Is a German film noir. No, I'm going French.
For the German.
So, Blood and Chocolate is a story of a single lady living on her own. Never finding love, always wanting love. But little does she know that the next morning, outside of her door, she finds a box of chocolate from a secret admirer.
Wow, Chris has already got. I could tell Chris.
And each day, she gets more treats from him. And at first, she's just, so taken by it. Like, oh, who is this German man who's giving me sweets? And she is happy. She is happy about it. Yeah. But she comes to realize that it is a deadly crush. Going French again. Because the metal is actually French.
Oh.
No, but basically it's a deadly secret admirer giving her chocolates, and eventually it becomes deadly. There you go.
The story takes place in modern-day Bucharest and tells the tale of 19-year-old Vivian Gandalion, who has spent her life on the run from the truth that she is a werewolf.
Oh, I knew.
Why did you think werewolf? I'm really curious about that.
I swear I've heard of this movie before, and it involved a werewolf. I think I should get the point for that, just because I said that.
I'm gonna give it to you. I think I threw you off, so I'll give it to you. It's 2-2. It's tied up.
I'm like, I've heard of this movie, and it involves werewolves. I know it does, but then I'm like, okay,
I should have went with the werewolf thing.
If you just said werewolf, you would have gotten it.
It's about a werewolf. That's all you need to know.
I've never seen the movie, but somehow I knew this movie was about werewolves. But then
That's
I
so
went,
funny.
no, it can't be. It's got to be something different.
I was like, where did that come from? That's so funny. All right.
It does
Very
sound
good.
familiar.
All right.
Those darn werewolves.
All right, here we go. The next one
Good.
is called, I'm sorry, it's from 2018. It's ages 16 and up. And it's called House Shark.
House Shark.
Why don't we make movies? Literally, you can make anything.
Oh, I had to fight the urge to include all of the millions of tornado type movies like Clown-nado, and of course there's 20 Sharknadoes, and there's all these NATO movies.
Literally, we could look around the room right now and just call out words and make a movie about it.
Oh yeah. House Shark.
House Shark.
3 stars.
3 stars.
iamDB 4.8.
Is 17 and up, you said, or something?
16
like that?
and up.
16 and up. Oh well, that
I mean,
changes
that's very specific because it's like I've seen 13, 14.
Shark.
House Shark. Okay. So House Shark is actually your mind goes like a house shark. It's a shark attack on Halloween. No, House Shark is actually about a poker player.
Oh, makes sense.
Who is he's a pretty good poker player, but he constantly cheats. And one day he cheats on the wrong person, a gypsy, who curses him.
Turns him into a shark. Please turn him into a shark.
And turns him into to where he actually always wins. But just like Midas's touch, the winning is never truly winning, and he loses in the end.
Oh,
there you go.
Right.
House Shark.
All right.
House Shark.
I really want this movie to be about a shark that like attacks people in bathtubs. So where's the House Shark? Okay. There has been. You've heard of Sharknado. You've heard of Megalodon or whatever sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
House Shark
is
sharks that live in the sewers, and they come up somehow, I don't know how, into bathtubs and stuff in houses, and they attack people in their houses, in their water systems. You can find them in the pools in the backyard. There's one scene where a lady's swimming in her pool, and the dog starts barking, and she's like, "Be quiet, I'm trying to swim." And then a shark takes her underwater, and she's gone. There's one lady, and it's always ladies for some reason,
Yes.
in her bathtub, taking a nice bath. Donna, the bubbles start moving. You see a fin come up in the middle of the bathtub.
I think they did that in Ghost Shark.
Oh, there's a Ghost Shark movie?
Yeah,
Of course.
So it's like Sharknado, but it's like more like suburban, and there's no tornadoes. It's just sharks that are attacking people in their houses. House shark. I would watch it.
What you might watch this when Frank finds his happy home under attack by a dangerous but largely unknown breed of shark. He enlists the aid of the world's only house shark expert, Zachary, and a grizzled former real estate agent, Abraham, to embark on a desperate quest to destroy the beast and claim back his life. It's Jaws in a house.
Yes.
Yeah, that was an obvious one.
It was, but I figured it could throw you off a little bit.
I tried to go a little different. Didn't work. I was hoping it would be something different.
So what's the score?
So it's now Ryan at 3.
Oh,
and Chris at 2.
House shark.
House shark. All right.
Sure, this says.
Okay. The next one.
If you're watching on YouTube, who do you think is going to win? Who's going to pull it out?
Who's going to win?
Let us know in the comments.
All right. This one is a little tricky because it
Oh.
involves possibly a different holiday,
Oh.
but it's a scary movie. It's a horror movie. I mean, these are all horror movies, right? Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale from 2010, rated R. It's 4.5 stars on Amazon Prime. IMDb is 6.7.
Rare
hour and 22 minutes.
Christmas Tale.
Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale.
All right, Ryan.
All right. Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale, which is a sequel to Rare Exports, Thanksgiving on Fire. But anyways, Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale. Okay, so basically, a kid wants a special gift for Christmas, special toy that came out, and it's, like Jingle All the Way. It's sold out everywhere. They can't find it, but the dad finds something on Shamazon. Legal reasons they can't call it Amazon.
Yes, of course.
That somewhat resembles a toy, but does look a little strange. He goes to buy it, and he finds out that it's from across the world. So it'll take a little while to get there, but he still thinks it'll be there in time for Christmas. So he orders it. He waits and waits and waits. Half the movie is just him waiting for this package to arrive. So it finally arrives, exported from another country. What?
Half the movie is him waiting for the
package. Yeah. He's just sitting waiting.
Checking the mailbox.
Watch. It's like checking the tracking number and stuff. Oh, man, it's stuck in Bangladesh. Oh, well. So he finally gets there. He gives it to the kid on Christmas morning. And the kid first is excited and then realizes, wait, this doesn't look quite right. And he gets a little upset. So he throws the toy to the side. Well, the toy does not like this and comes to life in the middle of the night, starting a murder spree, killing everyone in the house except for the dad, who's left all alone with his rare export.
All right.
A Christmas Tale.
A Christmas Tale.
I really love the part of the movie where he just waits, though.
Yeah.
Just waits.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, so Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale, is the story of this group of kids. They're delinquents, and they're always like robbing places, stealing things from people, just getting into mischief, and just money, gimme, all that quote from Batman. But they find out that this company is going to have a shipment that night. And they break in to steal this supposed really valuable shipment that's being exported. But they realize the export is the most rarest
Sorry. The most rarest.
The most rarest people. They're shipping people. It's slavery and horrible things, shipping them off to other people in the nation. And they get caught up in this, and the people are trying to capture them to ship them off because they found out about everything. And that's the tale. That's a Christmas tale.
Okay. In this darkly comic gem, it's Christmas Eve in northern Finland, and an archaeological dig has just unearthed Santa Claus. But this Santa isn't one you want coming to town. When local children begin disappearing, Pietari, I guess is his name, and his father capture the mythological being and attempt to sell Santa to the corporation sponsoring the dig.
Yeah. Well, nobody gets
kidnapping children. I got that.
Yeah. Kind
of. I said Christmas.
It's in the title. But yeah, there were a lot of children mentioned in Chris's story, and I'm going to give a point to Chris. It's tied up 3-3.
Woo-hoo. How many more do we have?
I mean, we got them all night, but we've gone through 6 so far. So we're
going all night long.
We'll go to. So we've done 6. So what time?
Okay.
How long have we been going?
We're
About an hour.
56 minutes.
Okay.
Or somewhere in there.
We'll do.
Not quite that.
We'll do a couple more and figure out from there.
Okay.
All right. We already did Meowie Halloween.
Which is Winchester's favorite in the live stream.
Yeah,
Oh, is
Halloween
it?
too.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Turkey Shoot.
Oh.
From 2015.
2015.
Ages 16 and up.
16, yeah.
IMDb 5.9. Nobody's rated it on Amazon Prime, unfortunately.
I wonder why.
Turkey Shoot.
Turkey Shoot.
So it's my go, right? Turkey Shoot. Okay. 16 up. All right. So Turkey Shoot takes place around Thanksgiving. We're in this town that has an annual turkey shoot, where they'll go out, and hunt turkeys. But this one girl's protesting it because it's horrible. How dare you do this to the turkeys? But this one boy grew up in a family that loves it, and he's just like, no, it's tradition. This is going to be great. They're just turkeys anyway. But somehow he gets an evil curse put on his head, and the next morning he wakes up as a turkey. One of the turkeys that will be released and hunted. And he must survive the day in order to become human again. And then he'll wake up and it'll be like, oh, the day hasn't actually happened yet. And he stops the turkey shoot from happening because he found new friends in the turkeys.
It's Princess and the Frog 2 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Or Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
All right. Turkey Shoot.
Turkey Shoot.
Turkey Shoot. A young man marries marries into a family whose wife, the wife's family, has a special retreat area where they hunt for turkeys every year. Now, her new husband has never hunted turkeys before, let alone shot a gun. So he ventures to this small reserve in Arkansas.
I don't think he's got it yet.
No,
It's the story of my life, yeah.
Yeah. To participate in the annual turkey shoot.
But it was ducks.
Little does he know that it's not all as it seems. For the turkeys are not turkeys, but people. He's married into a family who once a year hunt people for sport on their private reserve every Thanksgiving. and they call it
Turkey
the turkey shoot.
In a totalitarian near future, defiant citizens are labeled deviants and sentenced to brutal behavior modification camps. But when new prisoners Anders and Walters are chosen as human prey for rich people to hunt, they will be thrust into a nightmare of depravity, dismemberment, exploding heads, women with crossbows, the insane hungers of a deformed cannibal circus freak, and more.
Turkey shoot.
Turkey shoot.
Turkey shoot. So I get that point then.
No, you don't get that point.
Ryan, yeah, it was very close with the hunting people. It was very good, Ryan.
Oh, thank you.
I don't see why I didn't get that point.
I don't know.
I just took real life events and just, tweaked them a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't believe your family you married into, Catering, hunts people.
They don't hunt people. That is not true at all.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I forgot we're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah.
You'll be next.
Oh, this one's a good one. All right. I was going to go with a different one, but this, we're almost at the end here, I'll go with this one. This one's good too. All right. Ready? Dave Made a Maze.
Dave Made a Maze.
A film from 2017. It doesn't have a rating on here. That's interesting. But it has an IMDb score of 6.2, and it's 4.5 stars on Amazon Prime. Dave Made a Maze.
Just to be clear, maze is spelled
M-A-Z-E. Yes, not corn.
Not corn. Dave made some corn.
Good old Dave.
Yeah. So Dave made a maze. Okay. It's Halloween time. Everybody's looking something fun to do in the country during Halloween time. And Dave decides to make a corn maze. And he invites all the people in the town and surrounding area to visit his corn maze for a family-friendly event. Well, throughout the maze, Dave sets up scarecrows to watch over the maze during the day and at night.
The maze.
The maze.
Oh, man.
One night, some local teenagers decided that they wanted to go check out the maze after closing time. Little did they know that the scarecrows in the maze came to life and hunted at night. Normally, they would hunt for crows and whatnot, but tonight they're hunting for teenagers, and no one will survive Dave's maze.
That he made.
Dave
That
made
he
a
made.
maze. There we go.
All right. Well, Dave made a maze. All right. It's your classic stoner comedy with a little bit of horror added into it, where Dave is like, everybody's friend, and they always come out to his farm and have a good time. And it's getting around Halloween. He's like, dude, you should make a maze. And he's like, dude, you're right. I should totally make a maze. It'll be so cool. And they're like, yeah, do it, man. So he makes a maze. But little do they know, a serial killer is on the loose who ends up in their maze that night with them roaming around in it. And they have to survive him and get out, basically.
Get out!
Get out! Whoa, there's Dave? There's a lot of Dave, what'd you do? And he's like, I didn't do anything, man. It's just a maze I made. Yeah, that's it.
I made.
All right. Dave Made a Maze. An unaccomplished and frustrated artist builds
Stoner.
a cardboard box fort in his living room and winds up trapped with a gang of oddball explorers in a fantasy world of his own creation, threatened by booby traps and a bloodthirsty minotaur.
I've seen a preview of this. I swear I've seen a trailer of this. Because I was like, what's this movie? And then I remember this. There's cardboard box. It's just a stupid cardboard box, and it turns into this, craziness.
Of course it does.
Oh man, I don't know who gets the point
I
for
don't
that one.
either.
I don't
I
know
said
either.
Scarecrow, and that's close to a Minotaur.
I said he made something and went into it, and then a serial killer.
I mean, I said he made a
I
maze.
mean, everybody said he made a maze because the name of the movie's called Dave Made a Maze.
But I mean, he's an artist, so he's
And
definitely.
I said a maze like a bunch of times. I don't know. That's up to Katrin.
I'll tie
I've
it
seen
up
that
with
I know I
Chris getting the point.
Oh, come on.
Tied
Boo.
Tied up.
Boo. He should
So
get
we'll
that
do
point.
one more because everybody's asking for it. I mean, we've got all these comments of people asking for it. And
Literally nobody's asking for it.
Oh,
Literally, they've all tuned out. If you're still here, thank you. If you're still listening to us talk right now, you may be really bored with your life, and that's why you're listening to us. But thank you so much.
thank you for
We love
listening.
doing this.
Yeah.
And we promise we'll have guests on, more guests on soon. All right. Let's break the tie.
All right.
Mhm.
You
It's
ready
called
for this one?
Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Oh no, I don't like. Yeah. I kept looking for lists, and it came up with lists of the worst movies on Netflix, and it was things like Jason X and Trolls, and so I had to go and get kind of
World Tour.
go through all of them. All right, let's go with this one, I guess. Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
Human Zoo
Human Zoo.
from 2020.
2020.
Isn't that the prequel to I Bought a Zoo?
13 and up.
Matt Damon.
2
Yes,
stars.
Matt Damon.
It stars
Human-
Robert Carradine,
Oh.
Jose
Oh.
Rossetti,
Mm.
Rachel Amanda Bryant. Those three. That's it.
Is it me? Am I first or are you
The
first?
director is John E. Seymour.
It's me.
Is it you first?
It's me first.
Human Zoo.
Yeah. Human Zoo. Okay. Human Zoo from the people who brought you Human Centipede.
No. Okay, no. No. Let's cancel that movie right now. I haven't seen that movie, but I know what it's about.
Not going that direction. All right, Human Zoo.
Cage was like, I don't know what it's about. Sure.
Human Zoo is about these crazy rich people who,
As they all are.
as they all are, who kidnap all these different people. So these people will be like in their everyday job, doing whatever, go to sleep the next morning. Suddenly they just wake up inside this box with just this glass in front of them. And but they don't quite know it because it's not two-way glass, it's one-way glass, and it's they're in a zoo.
They're in a zoo.
It's a human zoo, and they have to try and escape the human zoo while people are watching them, and it's all about just them watching them and seeing if they can escape, and well, it's a little like Saw, but with a zoo. There you go, Human Zoo.
Human Zoo.
All right. You may have it. You may have won the whole thing. All right, Human Zoo from 2017, right?
2017. Oh no, 2020. It's this year.
2020.
This
Oh,
year.
2020. Well, this changes everything.
Yeah.
A pandemic has swept the nation.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
All right, Human Zoo is about a psychiatric hospital that isn't what it seems. A lot of people are being admitted, but no one ever leaves.
Checks out.
Yeah. So they come to find out throughout the movie that the head of the psychiatric hospital is doing experiments on the patients and creating some not nice things with the patients, doing lots of weird things. And then he, of course, um, parades them around like animals to his friends and his other cohorts. But one of the patients realizes what's going on and decides to take back the human zoo or free the patients. And so he's trying to free the patients as he's trying to survive a night at the human zoo. I didn't really. I still have We Bought a Zoo in my head, so.
Human Zoo. Contestants compete for a $1 million prize by subjecting themselves to a live-streamed solitary imprisonment and other psychological horrors at the hands of a sinister television producer.
Okay, I did say I did say a
So the picture that they have is it's like a porthole kind of, and people going
I see it.
like a glass.
Yeah, I think I got closer on that.
I think Chris got it.
Yeah,
he did not say anything about psychology at all.
It's the idea of
but he talked about people in a box,
people trying to escape.
Yeah.
Well, I said that they were paraded around by the.
You had experiments done on them.
Oh gosh, human zoos are real things.
Ugh, don't know.
Oh.
So Chris wins.
Woo!
I have one more, but I'm just going to read this too because it's kind of funny because it's very short. It's called Nicole.
Why did I look up human zoos?
And
Nicole, I know I've seen that movie many times.
But the description is, this is a first date gone wrong.
Yes,
That's it.
In the movie.
That's it.
I could tell you all about that.
About a first date.
I don't even know what's about.
Goes wrong.
It goes wrong.
So the problem I had with some of these, especially on Netflix, the descriptions were very suspenseful. Like it didn't really tell you what it was about. It was like it'd get ready to, but then you're just like, well, what happened? So I'm glad I switched over to Amazon.
You don't really want to know what happens in the movie before you watch it.
But it wouldn't have worked for this game, our game. Because I would have been like, yeah, sure. I mean, it could have been because they're not telling me.
That sounds good to me.
I should probably stick as a host because I lost.
Oh, it's
a
hard game. Chris got the benefit of going first on the last one because it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. I mean, I think I was closer, but, we'll leave it to the comments for them to decide, our listeners and watchers. It's sort of like we are a human zoo right now.
We are
watching.
Yeah.
Listening
and
to.
I'm constantly trying to get away, but you all let me.
Hey. It's part of the deal, man. Shouldn't have signed those papers.
I didn't sign anything, though.
Oh, yes, you did in blood.
So,
anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many other animal movies, too.
Oh, yeah, there's a ton.
There was Sand Shark, Zombies.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Which is a zoo that all the animals are undead.
Oh.
No, I thought it was like bees.
These are sci-fi.
Like zombie bees.
Those last two, that sounds like actual sci-fi movies.
It's a Jurassic World of the dead.
I think they've shown that on Sci-Fi.
Probably.
As well as Sand Shark.
Yeah, Sand Shark looks like a... Yeah. So anyway, sorry.
My favorite's Land Shark. Remember Land Shark from SNL?
Candygram.
I know you. You're that land shark. No, ma'am. I'm just a nice dolphin. Oh, okay. Oh, the classics. Well, thank you for listening to iamGEEK or watching iamGEEK this week on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. If you've got ideas for Hallow Geek or iamGEEK in general, let us know because we want this to be a show for you because this is for the geek in all of us.
Yes.
So if you have maybe somebody you want to come on the show or you have an idea for a game or an idea, just any idea, let us know.
Something you want to sell.
Please. Yes, if you want to sponsor us, if you want to be our next fresh maker, you let us know. But anyways, so we know that Hallow Geek's a little different than some of the other stuff we've been doing, but it's that time of the year. We're going to have fun, and we're giving out candy.
Yeah.
Maybe not to you, but to ourselves. I don't know. It's ear candy. What we're giving out. Ear candy.
Yes.
And eye candy on you too, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you want to check out some more eye candy, tune into our I Am Geek unboxing episode. I'm not the eye candy. What I'm opening is, though.
I don't know.
The new Doomsday statue from Iron Studios. If you want to have a look at that and see how that looks when it's opened and put together, it's really nice. So
I've told Chris he has to do one once a month now.
Yeah.
That's the buy thing.
Yeah, even if it's just like a box of cereal, he just films himself opening a box of cereal.
Mm-hmm. So how do I get into this?
Yeah. Or maybe we can do like that one movie, the Christmas movie. Maybe we can just make videos of us ordering something off of Amazon and then wait for it.
And just waiting, just showing us waiting.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments or on Facebook, I Am Group, or Twitter,
Instagram,
I Am Geek Show, Instagram. Let us know what your favorite movie that we came up with tonight. We'll see if anybody lets us know. I don't know. Let us know. Anyways, this has been episode 163 of I Am Geek, Hello Geek Edition, and we'll be scaring you next week.
Scary noises.
Yeah.
Scary noises.
Good night, everybody. I stopped recording on here, but you know what? I have no idea where to get it. I don't know how to get the recording off of Skype.
That'll be fun.
Okay. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Winchester, Randy Quaid. Well, Randy Quaid's just creepy anyway. Seems a little morbid but funny. You'll have to watch it, Winchester, and let us know what you think. Thanks for the people that joined us watching tonight. I don't know who all's on there. But thank you for joining us.
Yes.
And let us know, what you would like to see on our YouTube channel. Maybe some more unboxings.
There it is.
A day in the life of Katrin. I don't know. Something. We'll probably do some fun stuff at Disney. We'll probably do some videos, maybe live streams. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, I think next week we'll be back to our regular day, maybe.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know if this. I may wait. I may not edit this tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe I will. I don't know. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Did it freeze? YouTube froze. Or maybe
it might have because I minimized something real quick and it might have messed with it. Who knows? But we're back.
All right.
It's moving now.
All right. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you next time on the live stream for I Am Geek. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.